Hello everyone. Tomorrow I gonna to join a big test in my English course. It's the kind of final test before I officially get the degree and graduated. Okay, let's study with me. I will challenge myself learn in 1 hour. Okay, this is speak test file. We will get. Okay, the first question is social interaction. The first topic is let's talk about family relationship. Did you get on well with your in-law? Get on well. Okay. Get on well. It means hòa hợp. Okay, I already search about it on ChatGPT. Okay, so I will continue. Okay, did you get on well with your in-law? In-law it means gia đình nhà chồng. Okay, in-law nghĩa là gì? Cái cụm mà do in-law ở đây có nghĩa là bố mẹ chồng hoặc bố mẹ vợ, gia đình bên kia, chồng hoặc vợ. Okay, do you get on well with your in-laws? Oh, okay, the answer the ChatGPT suggests to me, and I already share some my idea and information to customize with my life and my to customize to my to have a perfect answer that customize with myself. Okay, to be honest, I couldn't say we are very close. Thành thật mà nói, tôi không thể nói là chúng tôi có một cái quan hệ rất là tốt và rất là thân. My mother-in-law is quite strict and traditional, so relationship between the daughters-in-law and her is more formal. We try to stay polite and respectful, but we don't share too many personal or private things. I think keeping a certain distance helps us avoid unnecessary conflict, Sau cái cấu trúc head Tân ngữ thì sẽ là phương nguyên thể nhé. Help us avoid or make me verb nguyên thể. Ok, tiếp theo này. It is necessary for women to live with her in-law. I don't think it is necessary for a woman to live with her in-law nowadays. Living separately gives couples more privacy and freedom, and it also helps reduce pressure and misunderstandings. Of course, some families are very close and happy living together, but it really depends on personality and family culture. What can people do to avoid domestic conflict? In my opinion, setting healthy boundary is very important. Family members should respect each other's personal space and not interfere too much in private matters. Besides that, being polite, calm, and choosing the right time to talk can help prevent small problems from turning into serious conflict. Boundary có nghĩa là một cái ranh giới. Okay, setting a healthy boundary. So you got this. It means okay. So I will move on. Okay. Prevent small problem from turning into prevent small. Okay. Help prevent can help prevent small problem turn into serious conflict. Cái câu chữ này hay nha, mình sẽ đọc lại cụm này một lần nữa nhé. Can help prevent. We also take note about that. Can help prevent small problem turn into serious conflict. So I guess conflict, there are two kind of word. The first is noun and the second is verb. Okay. Turning into serious conflict. Okay, so topic 2. Nhưng mà mình bị quên cái từ from ấy. Can help prevent small problem from turning into. Wow, cái này hơi khó nha. From rồi turning into. Can help prevent small problem from turning into. Ngăn cái gì from ấy, prevent from ấy mọi người. Prevent from ấy mọi người. Ok, tiếp tục nhé. Let's talk about pollution, ô nhiễm. Okay. Are there any environmental problem in your community? Yes, there are several environmental problems in my community. The most common ones are air pollution from traffic and noise pollution from construction sites. In addition, some people stand litter in public places, especially near markets and food stalls, which makes the street look dirty and unpleasant. Okay, let me analyze the grammar of this answer. Okay, there are several environmental problems in my community. It's okay. The most common one. Người ta sẽ nhắc lại cái từ problem bằng cái từ one này. The most common one. Cái cụm này cũng rất là hay. The most common one. The most common one. The most common one. The most common ones. The most common ones. The most common one. The most common one. The most common ones are the most common ones are air pollution, Vì sao lại là cái chữ này nhỉ? Không phải là one, không có, mà lại là a nhỉ? Mình sẽ hỏi ChatGPT. Vì sao the most common one question one e the most common one is air. The most, I got it. Bởi vì ở đằng sau ở đây người ta liệt kê mấy cái cơ nên sẽ là the most common ones are air pollution from traffic and noise pollution from construction sites. In addition, some people steal litter in the public places, especially near market and food stores, which make the street look dirty and unpleasant. How can you teach your children to protect the environment? I think the best way is to lead by example. I try to teach my child simple habits about throwing rubbish in the bin, minimize using plastic bag, minimize using nhựa sử dụng một lần, là mình sẽ tra cái cụm đấy. Reduce the use of single-use plastic. Limit the use of disposable plastic. It's so quite hard. So let me take off my cardigan. Plastic reduce your disposable plastic. Go. Reduce the use of disposable plastic. Okay. Try to teach my simple habits about throwing rubbish in the bin and throw trash into rubbish sorting. drop it in the bin, saving water and electricity and using reusable bags. When we try grow older, I also want to explain why protecting the environment is important for our health and future. Okay, actually, in my daily life, I follow kind of people who really green. I try to use disposable plastic when I kind of a regular consumer coffee. I usually go to coffee shop, but I also to coffee house because coffee house they have an option to have a drink with glasses or cup cup sữa ấy, cốc thủy tinh ấy, instead of only a cup of plastic. So I also order, okay, please prepare for me with a glass or cốc sữa. Ceramic, okay, ceramic cup. Ceramic. It's so hard to pronounce. Ceramic. Ceramic. Yeah, okay, I will move on. I also explain when my children grow older. I also want to explain why protecting the environment is important for our health and future. Should the local government heavily fine those who litter improperly? Yet I think heavy fines are necessary to raise public awareness. Many people only change their behavior when there are clear penalties. However, besides fine, the government should also invest more in education campaigns and provide more public trust to make it easier for people to follow the rules. Okay, there are some. What I will double to check with Oxford Dictionary. The first is disposable plastic. Nhựa sử dụng một lần. The second is penalties. I hear slow Vietnamese accent. And the next is ceramic. Let me. Ceramic ceramic cup, ceramic cup, ceramic cup, ceramic cup, penalty, 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 disposable, disposable, disposable. Yeah. So all the word I pronounce correct. The first is disposable, and the second is penalty, 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 penalties. The second is ceramic. Oh no, ceramic, ceramic, ceramic cup, ceramic cup. It's hard to remember. Ceramic cup, 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 ceramic cup. Okay, ceramic cup. Okay, and ceramic cup. Okay, ceramic cup. Okay. Okay, next. I think I missed it. I will ask ChatGPT. So I will refer the answer. Okay. Situation or how culture is asking people to improve the area. Some proposals are put forward, donating money, donating labor, or donating books for the library. What is the best choice? Okay. Let me share the answer from ChatGPT. Okay. In this situation, I think the best choice is donating labor. Okay, let me read the question first. Okay. Your town culture is asking people to improve the area. Some proposals are put forward, donating money, donating labor, or donating book for the library. What is the best choice? Okay, in this situation, I think the best choice is donating labor. First of all, donating labor is very practical by contributing building town and effort, people can directly improve their town. For example, they can help them clean the streets, plant trees, and repair public facilities. The activities have an immediate and visible effect on the community. Secondly, donating labor encourage community participating. When people work together, they can build a stronger sense of unity and cooperation. This is very important for the development of the town. Development of the town. On the other hand, donating money is also useful, but sometimes it might not be spent wisely. And donating books for the library is good for education, but it only benefits a small group of people. Many students are library users. In conclusion, I believe donating labor is a bad choice because it's practical, effective, and helps people feel connected to their community. Okay, I find a new one. I find the word people develop visible. Visible. I guess it kind of khi mà nói được nhìn rõ hơn ấy. Visible. 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 Nhìn rõ. Visible. Visible. Ok, mình sẽ tóm tắt cái này ấy. Là đầu tiên ấy, thì cái từ donating label is a very practical. It's so practical. Bởi vì là contributing time and effort, people can directly improve their town. They can help clean the street, plant trees, repair public facility. The action have an immediately and visual effect on the community. Yeah. Secondly, donating labor encourage community participation. When people work together, they can build a stronger sense of unity là kiểu đoàn kết, unity and cooperation. It is very important for the development of the town. On the second hand, when people build stronger sense of unity and cooperation, it's very important for. On the other hand, donating money is also useful, but sometimes it might not be spent wisely. And donating books for the library is good for education, but it only benefits a small group of people. Any student or library user. In conclusion, I believe donating labor is a bad choice because it is practical, effective and help people feel connected to their community. Traditionally, group community participate when people work together. It can be a stronger sense. Dramatic is also helpful, but sometimes it might not be spent wisely. Wisely. You know, didn't go for you, but okay. Cái đoạn sau nhiều mình sẽ giải thích vì sao mình không chọn những cái lý do đó. Thì donating money sẽ không dùng wisely. Donate book thì chỉ gọi là benefit. It can bring beneficial for only a significant group like student. Yeah. Okay, and we move on. So từ mới is there visible. Okay, visible. Okay, topic năm này bắt vào scenario city should work until they can. Our workforce 34. I totally encourage the topic. Social interaction, independent social contributions. In modern society, people are living longer and healthier lives than in the past. Okay, I will use it. Leave sao thế này? Are living longer and healthierly. Và có một cái từ mình rất hay bị nhầm, đó là từ cao đẳng và đồng nghiệp. College là cao đẳng và college là đồng nghiệp. Is it right? Colleague. Okay, let's read the answer from ChatGPT. In modern society, people are living longer and healthier lives. Cái từ like này mình vẫn chả hiểu, sau khi mình tra là mình sẽ skip not. That is a part. Therefore, I believe that senior citizens should continue working as long as they are physically and mentally capable. Keeping older people, cái đoạn này mình sợ mình không nhớ được. Capable là kiểu đủ năng lực với mọi người. They are physically and mentally capable. Ok, mình sẽ đọc cả một đoạn này, sau đó mình sẽ quay lại mình tra nhé. Keeping older people in the workforce bring many benefits not only to individuals themselves but also to society as a whole. First of all, continuing to work help senior citizens maintain social interaction. When older people go to work, they can communicate with colleagues, share experiences, and stay connected with the community. This helps prevent long life and depression, which are common problem among the elderly. Secondly, working allows senior citizens to remain independent. Having a stable income helps them support themselves financially and reduce their dependence on their children or government. As a result, they can enjoy a more confident and dignified life. Another important benefit is social contribution. Senior workers usually have rich experience, strong professional skills, and high sense of responsibility. They can mentor younger employees, improve work quality, and help maintain stability in many industries, such as education, healthcare, and administration. In addition, continue to work also help elder people stay mentally active and physically healthier. Daily routine, problem solving, and regular movement can slow down the aging process and reduce the risk of serious illnesses. In conclusion, senior citizens should be encouraged to work as long as they are able. It not only improve their quality of life but also bring long-term benefits to society. Ok, mình không thích chủ đề này. Nó ChatGPT cho những cái từ rất là khó ấy. Kiểu như là mình hiểu nhưng mà các họ dùng những cái loại từ ấy mà mình phải nhớ rất là nhiều. Ok, bây giờ mình sẽ lọc ý và mình sẽ tự diễn đạt theo cách của mình nhé. Mình sắp hoàn thành challenge rồi. The first này, người ta sống lâu hơn thì nếu mà người ta có đủ khả năng able to ability for both mental health and physical health is, I think is fine to encourage elder to work even after when they are retirement. Okay. The second, older people to work, they can. Mình còn đang không hiểu đề. Should work until they can. Social interaction, independent, social contribution. Xong rồi chi tiết first of all này, sẽ là nói về vấn đề social interaction, đó là kiểu có tương tác xã hội. Go to work, they can communicate with colleague. Remember tiếng colleague, and share experiences and stay connected with the community. They help prevent lonely, brain depression. We are common problem among elderly. Secondly, sometimes when I learning English like that, I can have a lot of lesson for myself. The first, you can see depression, which are common problem among the elderly. I also just focusing on myself, my problem, and I add other member of my family how to take care of me, focusing on me, that only me have a problem and other people it's okay. But I think it's not fair. I need to care to other people as well, care about their problem. I think so, like my mom. Okay, next. Secondly, working allows senior or senior. 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 Working allows senior to remain independent, have a stable income, help them support themselves financially, reduce their independence on their children or the government. As a result, they can enjoy a more confident life. Yes. Next, another important benefit is social contribution. Senior workers usually have a rich experience, strong professional skill, and a high sense of responsibility. They can mentor younger employees. Mentor này có thể là động từ sao? They can mentor. They can mentor. Only then it's confused. Oh, they also have another. The higher word is also verb. So mentor is senior colleague. Younger employee improve work quality and help maintain stability in many industries such as education, healthcare, and administration. In addition, continuing to work also help elders stay mentally active and physically daily routine, problem solving, and regular movement can slow down the aging process and reduce the risk of serious illness. In conclusion, senior citizens should be encouraged to work as long as they are able. This is not improving their quality of life, but also bring long-term benefit to society. And I will continue. Should parents have an early retirement so that their children could substitute them? Thật ra mình chưa hiểu rõ lắm cái từ substitute này nghĩa là gì. Mình chưa thực sự hiểu từ này. Substitute. Thay thế. Substitute, thay thế. I don't think parents should retire early just so that their children can take over their job. Substitute and take over their job. Work should be based on ability and experience, not family relationship. If parents retire too soon, it can waste valuable human resources, while the children should build their career gradually. Technology can provide flexible arrangements that allow both older and younger employees to contribute creatively. Actually, I'm not very agree with it. What is the issue of aging problem? There's several issues associated with an aging problem. Firstly, there is an shortage of labor, especially in key sectors such as healthcare and education. Secondly, the financial burden on healthcare and social welfare system increases as more people need support. Thirdly, many elderly people face long life and mental health problems if they are socially isolated. Should be done to minimize the issues. To minimize the problem, government should promote lifelong learning and offer national. Cái vấn đề gì của cái vấn đề what are issues? There are several issues associated with an aging population. Firstly, the shortage of labor, especially in key sectors such as healthcare and education. Secondly, the financial burden on healthcare and social welfare. Mình đọc tiếng Việt nhé. Có vài cái vấn đề liên quan tới associate with an Asian population. Đầu tiên là có cái sự thiếu hụt về nhân lực, đặc biệt là key sector such as healthcare and education. Secondly, the financial burden on healthcare and social welfare system is growing as more people need support. Thirdly, many elderly people face neglect and mental health problems. They are socially isolated. What should be done to minimize the issue? Those governments should promote lifelong learning and offer retraining program for senior workers. Company can provide part-time in healthcare. Let's talk about plan and cheat. Mình sẽ lấy cái sách 3 này mọi người nhé. Hôm nay biết trồng cây. Do you like plant? Yes, I really like plant. Sẽ make my home blah blah blah. Mình sẽ làm cái phương khó nhất. Vietnam is a good destination for foreigners. Affordable, accommodate, beauty, sport, public security. What can ordinary people do to make their home country better? How has been changed over the past 10 years? What should you think will happen in Vietnam? Ordinary. Why will change? Firstly, accommodation in Vietnam is very affordable. Chỉ có một đồng thì rất là người bình thường. Vietnam là good destination for foreigner. Affordable accommodation. Secondly, accommodation in Vietnam is very affordable. Visitors can find hotel or hostel at reasonable prices, which is perfect for budget traveler. For example, in Hanoi or Ho Chi Minh City, you can stay in a good hotel without spending too much. Secondly, Vietnam has many beautiful places to visit, from the stunning beaches in Da Nang and Nha Trang to the famous Hạ Long Bay. There is something for every traveler. The scenes what attract mình không biết chuyện này. Which culture tourists there? Giving creative back. Ok, mình thích chuyện này mọi người ơi. Vậy thì mình sẽ tự làm, mình trả lời cái chủ đề 4 này nhé. Cái chủ đề 4 này là mình làm customize theo kiểu của mình luôn. Mình sẽ đọc đầu tiên nhé. What time do you usually get up? Let's talk about daily routine. I usually get up at 6 a.m. because mornings are very busy for me. So I have to be quick to have some quiet time for skincare and breakfast before starting my work. It also helped me organize my day better. What do people in your family usually do when they get up? We usually get up around 6:30 a.m. My child wake up around 7 a.m. My mom help my son with his morning routine. Then she sweep the floor and tidy up my apartment. My husband prepare breakfast for my son before going to work. My husband prepare breakfast and feed my son before going to work. Because I take care of my 1-year-old child during the night, so my routine in the morning is only to do my personal hygiene and get ready for work. Ok, cái từ hygiene này là kiểu vệ sinh nha mọi người. Đó là từ vệ sinh trong tiếng Việt, và ở trong tiếng Anh nó cũng có vệ sinh cá nhân là personal hygiene. Để mình tra lại cái cách đọc của nó cho nó thật chính xác, để share lại các bạn nhé. Hygiene, mình đọc chính xác. Hygiene. Okay. And get ready for work. Do you often stay late? Why no, I rarely stay up late, except when I bring work home. Having a child make me very busy, so I try to go to bed earlier at the same time as my son when I help him fall asleep. That way I can get up early the next day. Let's talk about cooking. Do you like cooking? Why not? Yet I enjoy cooking when I have time because I can make healthy meal for my family and my child. However, because of work and heavy traffic jams, sometimes we don't have enough time to prepare food ourselves. Who often cook for your family? My mom usually cooks, but sometimes my husband helps when he gets home early. I usually take the role of playing with my child because I spend most of my time at work. Do you think that each person should learn to cook before getting married? Yes, I think everyone should learn basic cooking before getting married. It helps them take care of themselves and share responsibility with their spouse, which is very important when raising children. Đọc là spouse. Khó đọc nhỉ? Spouse. Poultry, spouse. Important very when children are choosing a non-academic course to study in the afternoon, which one is the best for the cooking class, painting class, or music class? If my child could choose a non-academic course, I would recommend a cooking classes. I think cooking is a practical skill that can be used every day, and it encourages creativity. For example, even a 1-year-old can start learning simple food preparation later, and cooking together can be a fun activity for the family. Painting and music are also good, but cooking is more practical and useful in daily life. Part 3. Poor, okay. I will serious with it. Okay. Poor people are getting poor because of several reasons. We support ideas below. Poverty, lack of education, lack of modeling, lack of motivation. What is the government can do to help the poor? The government can provide free education and okay, I think okay, that's me. I believe that poor people are getting poor because of several reasons. With support idea is below: poverty, lack of education, lack of modeling, and lack of motivation. And the final is your own idea. I believe that poor people are getting poor because of several reasons, including lack of education, lack of role model, lack of motivation, and limited social support. Firstly, many poor people do not have access to good education. Without proper knowledge and skills, it is difficult for them to find well-paid jobs and improve their living condition. Secondly, they often lack positive role models. When people grow up in poor families, they may not see successful example to follow, so they do not believe that they can change their life. Another reason is lack of motivation. Some poor people feel hopeless and think that no matter how hard they work, their situation will not improve. This mindset prevents them from trying new opportunities. In addition, many poor people work in low-paid jobs and have a little support from society. Even if they work very hard, the income is not enough to cover basics needs such as healthcare, education, and housing. Overall, poverty is caused by many difficult factors, and it requires effort from both the government, society to help poor people improve their life. What the government can do to help the poor? The government can provide free education, job training programs for poor people. It can also offer financial support and improve health care services so that poor families can live a better life. It is the responsibility of the rich to help the poor. I think rich people should help the poor if they have the ability. They can donate money, create job opportunities, and support charity programs. However, the government still plays the most important role. Do you believe that the wealth gap will be bigger in the future? Yes, I believe the wealth gap may become bigger if there are not enough policy to support low-income people. However, with proper education and social programs, the gap can be reduced in the long run. I believe that poor people are getting poor. Okay, I done all. Thank you for being with me. Tomorrow, I will meet my friend. I really like to hang out with them after when we done the test. Okay, it's time to sleep. Bye.